Dear all 10th standard students, my name is Kala. I hope my video will be helpful for some children who find biology is difficult to learn and score. I made this video simple so that all group of students can understand the subject very easily. This is based on the NCERT syllabus. Okay, I will start with the life process lesson. What is life process? They are the maintenance and repairing work performed by the living organism. It is a task. Without this life process, an organism cannot survive. This is a lengthy lesson. For easy learning, we can divide the lesson into 4 sections. Nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. So first one is nutrition. All living organisms need energy for the maintenance process. To transfer the energy from outside source to inside the body of a living organism occurs a process called nutrition. So what are nutrients? The substances required for proper growth and maintenance of living body. Different organism uses different nutritional process for their growth. So now you may think, what about single-celled organism or unicellular organism? They do not possess specific organs for different life process like nutrition, respiration, excretion and all. They perform these life process by their entire body surface because their body structure is not complex and their body surface is in contact with the environment. So diffusion is enough to meet the requirement of oxygen. Some organism which use simple food materials being obtained from inorganic sources in the form of carbon dioxide and water, they are called autotrophs. So here types of nutrition, autotrophs and heterotrophs. Then another group is there that is also autotrophs but chemosynthetic autotrophs. Unlike autotrophs, here they will use chemical energy instead of sunlight or solar energy. So autotrophs perform autotrophism. They fulfill their carbon requirement by the process of photosynthesis using sunlight as a source of energy. Other group of organisms which utilize, that is heterotrophic organisms, they utilize complex organic substances to be broken down into simpler one before used for the growth and maintenance. For this they use biocatalyst called enzymes. So plant nutrition, that is photosynthesis. It's a complex process where green parts of the plant synthesize organic food in the form of carbohydrates from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So we can represent this reaction by the equation 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2 in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So carbohydrates are utilized for providing energy to the plant, and the remaining carbohydrates which are not used immediately are stored in the form of starch that serves as the internal energy reserve and is used by the plant whenever required. So this starch is similar to glycogen that serves as the internal energy reserve to be used as required by animals. So here we will see what are the major events occurring in photosynthesis. Before that, just I will tell you what is the structure or morphology of a leaf. Here a leaf is having a midrib, a petiole which attaches the leaf blade to the stem, and leaf lamina. Then that midrib divides the lamina into two equal halves. Then lateral veins. So if we consider this leaf, we can see, so here this is the petiole, and this is the lamina, and this is the midrib and lateral veins are there to supply water to the leaves. So if we take the section of a leaf, we can see it is having upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Here, see, this represents upper epidermis and this is lower epidermis. So here only the stomata will be there. So if it is here, means the sunlight will fall on directly this, so excess of water will be lost. So here, this is the lower epidermis. So if we take this section, here the upper epidermis, this is lower epidermis. So upper epidermis is covered by a cuticle. So it's a waxy coating to prevent the excess loss of water. And lower epidermis is having a stomatal pore, which are actually regulated by the guard cells. It's a bean shaped cells. They are guard cells, and that regulate the rate of photosynthesis, and it helps in the exchange of gases. So how the opening and closing of stomata is taking place here. So these guard cells are bulged. That means here the turgor pressure is more. So the water is absorbed. It's filled with water. Because of that, turgor pressure is more in this. Here it is flaccid condition or inflated condition, because here turgor pressure is less. So that here turgor pressure is more means the outer walls will bulge, so that the stomatal pore will be open. Here this is a closed condition, the turgor pressure is less. So this is how guard cells will help in the rate of transpiration and exchange of gases also. And next is what are the events which are taking place during photosynthesis. So the events of photosynthesis are absorption of light energy by chlorophyll, conversion of light energy into chemical energy, and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, then reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. These are the three main steps or events during photosynthesis. And what are the raw materials used for photosynthesis? So raw materials are carbon dioxide, which is released into atmosphere during respiration and enters the leaf through stomata. You already know that what are stomata. They are tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. Then next raw material is water. It is transported upward through xylem tissues to the leaves and then to photosynthetic cell. You know what is xylem tissues? They are the water conducting tissues seen in the plants. Next is chlorophyll. These are the green colored pigments found in chloroplast of the plant and are responsible for trapping solar energy as photons, thereby helping in the process of photosynthesis. Then light, that is another requirement, and it affects the rate of photosynthesis by varying the intensity and the duration. So here rate of photosynthesis is minimum when the light is green in color. Then it is maximum when the light is red or blue. Then if we are taking the duration of the light, that is 10 to 12 hours per day if light is available, then high rate of photosynthesis will take place. Okay. So here, after listening to this video, just try to do self-assessment. For that I have given 5 questions here. Just try to write these questions and find out the answers. This is only for your self-analysis or self-assessment, how much you understood from this topic. So if you need the answer, I will give the answer in the next video. Thank you.